My beloved, I need to tell you something with an urgency that transcends every message I have ever delivered before. Something big will happen tonight. Not tomorrow, not next week, but tonight. While you are reading these words, while you are receiving this message, something is shifting in the cosmic realm. Something is aligning in the spiritual dimension. Something is being orchestrated by forces far greater than yourself. And if you skip this message, if you do not pay attention, if you do not open yourself fully to what is about to occur, you will miss it. You will go to sleep tonight not understanding that something monumental just shifted in your life. You will wake up tomorrow and wonder why everything feels different, without realizing that the seeds of transformation were planted tonight while you were asleep. I need you to understand what I mean when I say something big will happen tonight. I do not mean that your phone will ring with a job offer. I do not mean that a sudden windfall of money will appear. I do not mean that your circumstances will magically transform by morning. What I mean is that something inside you will shift. Something fundamental will change. Something that has been locked, closed, protected will open. Something that has been dormant, sleeping, waiting will awaken. Something that has been impossible will become possible. And that internal shift, that spiritual awakening, that consciousness transformation, that is what will change your entire life. The reason something big will happen tonight is because you have been prepared for it. Every message you have received, every call, every warning, every test, every confirmation, all of it has been preparation for this night. Tonight is the culmination. Tonight is the convergence. Tonight is when everything comes together. And if you skip this message, if you do not receive it fully, if you do not open yourself to what wants to happen, you will miss the very moment you have been waiting for your entire life. Do you feel it? Can you sense it? There is a charge in the air right now. There is an electricity running through the present moment. There is a tension between what has been and what is about to be. That feeling you have, that sense that something is about to happen, that is real, that is not imagination, that is not wishful thinking. That is your soul recognizing the significance of this night. That is the divine reaching down and tapping you on the shoulder saying, "Tonight, pay attention. Something big is happening." Now let me tell you exactly what is about to happen tonight. First, a realization is going to dawn on you. Something that you have been unable to see. Something that has been hidden behind your own limitations. Something that has been obscured by your doubts is suddenly going to become crystal clear. You are going to see yourself differently. You are going to see your life differently. You are going to see your future differently. And that clarity, that sudden illumination, is going to be the beginning of everything changing. Second, a door is going to open. There is a door that has been closed to you. There is an opportunity that has been unavailable. There is a path that has been blocked. And tonight, that door opens. Not because you forced it open, not because you knocked on it repeatedly, but because the time has come. The alignment is right. The cosmic timing is perfect. And that door which has been sealed swings open third. Something inside you is going to heal. There is a wound that you have been carrying. There is a pain that you have been protecting. There is a part of you that has been broken. And tonight, that wound begins to heal. That pain begins to release. that broken part begins to mend. Not because you do anything specific to make it happen, but because the conditions are right. The healing energy is flowing, and your being is finally ready to receive it. Fourth, a truth is going to land that cannot be unfelt. There is a truth about yourself, about your worth, about your capacity, about your purpose, about your divine nature that has been trying to reach you. And tonight, that truth finally lands. It penetrates all your defenses. It gets through all your walls. And once it lands, once you feel it, you cannot go back to not knowing it. Fifth, your connection to something greater is going to strengthen. You have sensed the presence of the divine. You have felt guided by forces larger than yourself. And tonight, that connection deepens. That presence becomes more real. That guidance becomes more clear. And from this point forward, you will never feel alone again, because you will know with absolute certainty that you are supported by something infinitely greater than yourself. Now, I need you to understand that these things are not happening because of anything external. They are not happening because of circumstances changing. They are happening because you are ready. They are happening because you have prepared yourself. They are happening because, on some level, you have been asking for them, calling for them, praying for them. And tonight the universe answers, but here is the critical part. If you do not stay awake tonight, if you do not remain conscious, if you fall asleep and miss the shift, you can still receive the benefits tomorrow, but you will receive them with less awareness. You will wake up changed, but not fully understanding why. You will feel different, but not fully connected to the source of the difference. So I am asking you to stay awake tonight. Not the whole night, but for the hours after you finish receiving this message. Stay present, stay aware, stay open, notice what happens, feel what shifts, observe what changes. Here is what you can do tonight to prepare yourself for what is about to happen. First, create sacred space. Find a place where you can be alone, where you will not be disturbed, where you can be fully present. Light a candle if you want. Close the curtains. Put your phone on silent. Create an environment that says to yourself and to the universe, something important is happening here tonight. Second, sit in silence. Spend at least 30 minutes, but preferably longer, just sitting with yourself. Not meditating necessarily, just being present, just noticing, just feeling. Let whatever wants to emerge, emerge. Let whatever wants to be felt, be felt. Let whatever wants to be seen, be seen. Third, listen. As you sit in silence, listen, not with your ears, but with your inner knowing. Listen for the truth that is trying to reach you. Listen for the guidance that is being offered. Listen for the message that is meant for you specifically. And when you hear it, really hear it. Write it down. Fourth, speak your truth. After you have been silent, speak out loud in your own words. Tell yourself the truth about who you are. Tell yourself what you believe about yourself. Tell yourself what you want your life to become. Speak it into existence. Make it real by giving it your voice. Fifth, receive. Open your hands, open your heart, open your entire being, and receive whatever wants to come to you tonight. Whether it is an insight, a feeling, a vision, a sense of presence, whatever it is, receive it. Welcome it. Let it in. Now I want to tell you something important about what happens after tonight. tomorrow morning when you wake up, things will have shifted. You may not see the shifts immediately in your external circumstances, but inside something will be different. And that internal difference is what will create the external difference over the coming days, weeks, and months. So be gentle with yourself tomorrow. Be patient. The changes are happening, but they may be subtle at first. Also, you may be tested tomorrow. Do not be surprised if tomorrow brings challenges. Do not be confused if resistance shows up after tonight's opening. This is normal. When you open to the divine, when you shift your consciousness, sometimes the old patterns fight back. The ego resists, the fear returns. But you know what is happening. You know this is just the resistance. And you can move through it with grace and wisdom. I also want you to know that what happens tonight may not make complete sense immediately. You may have an experience, a realization, a shift that you do not fully understand. That is okay. Let it be a mystery for now. Let it unfold in its own time. The understanding will come later. For now, just receive it. Now let me tell you what your life looks like after tonight, if you show up fully for what is about to happen. It looks different. You look different. You feel different. You move through the world differently. The confusion that was clouding your vision lifts. The fear that was paralyzing you dissolves. The doubt that was limiting you releases. And you step forward into your life with a clarity, a courage, and a conviction that was not there before. People around you will notice. They will say something is different about you. And it is true. Something is different. Something fundamental has shifted, and they can feel it. Your choices will be different. Decisions that seemed impossible before now seem clear. Paths that were invisible before are now illuminated. The next step becomes obvious. Your relationships will be different. You will connect more authentically. You will love more deeply. You will be present more fully because something inside you has healed, and that healing radiates outward to everyone around you. Your sense of purpose will be different. What you are meant to do, what you are called toward, what makes you come alive, it becomes undeniable. You cannot ignore it anymore. You cannot pretend you do not know. You know, and that knowing drives you forward. This is what happens after tonight, if you show up fully. This is what becomes possible when you open yourself completely to the shift that wants to happen. This is the transformation that is waiting for you. So I am asking you, do not skip this night. Do not go to sleep tonight without preparing for what wants to happen. Do not close yourself off when the universe is trying to reach you. Stay awake, stay present, stay open, and receive the big thing that is happening tonight. Something big will happen tonight, and it is meant for you. It has been orchestrated for you. It has been prepared for you, and it is waiting for you to be ready to receive it. You are ready. You have always been ready. And tonight, that readiness becomes activated. So go ahead, create your space, sit in your silence, listen for your truth, speak your reality, receive your gift, and let the big thing that is about to happen tonight transform everything about who you are and how you live. Tonight is the night. Do not skip it. The universe is waiting. Your own highest self is waiting. And something big, something beautiful, something transformative is about to happen. Open yourself. Receive it.